Welcome to my channel. If you have started to watch this video, please like it. I haven't gotten many likes. If you're wondering why I look so rough, I'm not a beauty influencer. I'm not that type of influencer. I'm here to influence you to meet yourself at where you are to create the best that you can be on disability or as a disabled person. I don't have a fancy backdrop. I'm not trying to pretend like I'm someone I'm not. I look like I'm in a prison cell because I am in a prison cell. I am a prisoner in my own body. Let that sink in. I'm a prisoner in my own body. My body controls where I go, how I go, when I go. It just does. I know a lot of people say, well, that's all of us. Nah, not when you're disabled. When you're disabled, if your grandchildren want to go to the park and you have one that doesn't walk and you can't lift, you got to figure out how you're going to navigate because you don't have anybody to go with you. So I had to wait for my grandchildren to start walking to try to take them places alone. It would hurt me to see other grandmothers pick their grandchildren up and put them in the car seat and bounce them around, and I can't do all of that. It hurts when my grandchildren tell me, Grandma, can we go to the zoo? Yeah, but then I got to spend an extra $25, $35 for an electric wheelchair because I can't run behind them in the zoo. And not only that, we're in Florida. It's 100 degrees. When you have a condition like I have, it's hard to regulate your temperature in your body. Sex, I'm going to get intimate with y'all with that. Can't do what I used to do. Want to, I can't do what I used to do. Much less feel like it. Because my body is tired. It's concentrating on trying to compensate in other places. Friends, going out with friends. I plan something 2 weeks from now. That day comes. I'm not feeling good. I'm nauseated. I've been nauseated for 24 hours because the pressure that builds up in my brain, sometimes as it goes down, I feel nauseated. And it doesn't just last hours. Sometimes it lasts days. Working. I have not been, I've done hair and I don't do my own hair anymore. Don't have that drive to really get up and do, so I wear a lot of wigs and protective styles and stuff like that. But what you're going to see on these videos is the rawness. Okay, you'll see me go out, but you'll see just me. Okay. I had a brain fart. That happens a lot. How my body controls me. Went through the zoo with the kids. My grandkids are a big part of my life, and they're just coming up. They're popping up now. I have 5. I want to be able to keep up with them. I'm 50. I see grandparents 70 keeping up with their grandchildren. It hurts. Oh, friends. Yeah, and I get nauseated, or I don't feel good physically, like may have pain in my low back, and everybody's wearing heels and dressed up, and I I just want to kind of put a pair of sneakers on. I'm not a sneaker. I've never worn sneakers. I've always worn high heel shoes, and that's probably why my back is so bad. I wore heels, all. And when I started to have to wear flats, it hurt. They hurt my legs, but I've gotten used to it now. Oh, my glasses fell. Now, heels I can't really wear, but you know, makeup, because I sweat so bad, I have to wear it. I can't beat my face down like I could. I mean, I wear makeup, but then we go out and then it melts off. Even I've used, don't tell me about waterproof this, waterproof that. No, honey. My sweat will bubble up and form right on top of the waterproof makeup. And I look like something from a sci-fi film. Trust me. No. And then blotching it, you know, if you get a towel, which I usually use a clean white towel, wiping that, it looks like somebody pooped on the washcloth. Can't do that. Fans, no. Once it's internal. Once it starts, and it's not a normal hot flash. This is a temperature regulation thing from my disability, from what's going on with the cranial pressure. And I'm not making videos for anybody to feel sorry for me, for anyone to send me money. I just basically want people who are on disability to know that there's too much technology out there for us to be on disability, for us to have the government, us under their thumb. You know, I said in one video that, you know, we all have limitations. And if you are on disability, you know that you go through your ALJ hearings and you tell the truth, except that the people who are committing fraud. You tell the truth. What you can, what you can't do, what you have done, what you did, what you plan to do. I mean, they want to know everything, okay? And it's an ongoing thing. It's not just, okay, you do the hearing and then you live your life. No, you're under their thumb, okay? So you have limitations. You told them your limitations. But we know in life that my doctor told, let's just say, for example, my doctor told me not to lift over 10 pounds. I really try not to the point this hair is bothering me. Well, like I said, you guys are going to see, this is it. The doctor told me don't lift over 10 pounds, 5 or 10 pounds. Some days, a milk jug, to me, is heavy. But a milk jug and a bag of groceries is over 10 pounds. And if I have nobody to carry it for me, I may have to take it. And I've gone over my limitation. But I try not to push it like that because I can honestly hurt myself. I can lock up, and it's happened. I can be sore for days or weeks. It's happened. I can pull something and be sore. It's happened. I mean, lots of things. Balance. I have vertigo, so I stumble a lot. People think I'm on drugs. It's so funny. So sometimes, you know, I go off. I'm not going to go off, but I'll tell you guys some funny stories about. I'll do a video about funny stories where people think that I'm actually on drugs. And I don't take oxycodone, hydrocodone. I don't take the muscle relaxers, all that stuff. I do take muscle relaxers when it gets really, really bad. But I really fare through it. My muscles are like hard as a rock right now. If you touch me, they just, I feel they're not relaxed. They're hard. I've just gotten used to being tense. pain specialist. I did go to pain management. They dismissed me because they want to just dump pills down my throat. And I'm like, no, could you find the root of the problem, please? I've had facet joint injections, trigger point injections. I've had physical therapy. Lots of things to try to help. And my voice, if you don't like it, don't subscribe to my channel, because this is what you're going to hear. Some days are better than others. When I press from my diaphragm, you guys can hear me better. But it tires me out because there's a lot of air coming out of my lungs because my vocal cords are not vibrating, touching like yours would. So when I talk, I get winded. All right. So I am on a quest to find a career, a job, something that suits my lifestyle that will assist me on getting off of disability. And if you all want to go down that journey with me, please do. So we've already ruled out talking on the phone. I've been a cosmetologist for over 25, 30 years almost. Well, yeah, 30 years. I started at, and I can count this, I started at age 14. My mom wouldn't let me go to the junior prom, and I had a knack for hair, so I was being rebellious, and I invited all the friends that were going to the prom over to my house so that I could do their hair. And I thought it would annoy her, but it inspired her to just forgive me for, I know the word that I want to encourage me to keep going. And boy, did I. So from there, I went up from there. I just started doing hair in my house, and then when I finally got 18, I had a little speed bump in the road because I had a baby. But when I got 18, I enrolled into cosmetology school and built a good career from there. And I had fun. It's just my passion. I would do hair if I could right now, but I can't. So we know that standing on my feet is off limits. We know that talking is off limits. So since I have had to stop doing hair, I helped families with evictions, and that's been very, I can't think of the word. It's been very, it's heartfelt for me, okay? It's fulfilling, very fulfilling, but it takes concentration, and I really don't have that right now anymore. So that's off the table. And talking on the phone, I can't talk to multiple people on the phone all day long with this voice. I can't. I'd probably pass out if I had to follow a script. Here come my boys. Good morning, boys. My dogs. So walking, as far as patrolling or doing something, teaching, I owned a beauty school, beauty boot camp in Norfolk, Virginia for a few years. Loved it. And that was just my health, my mental health, because I lost my parents within a year of each other. I just saved up some money and moved to a country for a year and just had to reset. And that was all in Virginia. I moved to Emporia, Virginia. Shout out to Emporia, the little two-horse town. Y'all be careful driving on 58 through Emporia. And once my lease was up, my son had moved back with me, and I decided to move to sunny Florida. So that's why I am, and I'm going to stay here. I love it here in Florida. I started to work at Virginia College as a cosmetology instructor, and I couldn't do it because of my neck issues. Can't lift my arms, and being up all night, the fatigue, that was really hard on me. So that was when I switched gears to an administrative career. I'm a busybody. I'm not lazy. I love to work. So I need to find something to do. The little bit of money that the government throws at you, and then they expect you to not try, to at least try to go above your limitations, to try to do better without any type of penalties or, saying, aha, we knew you weren't disabled. It's really not fair. Not fair. And a lot of things that I like I said, my grandmother always told me, if I stop, I'll die. I love to do things with my hands. I love to help people. And now I can't even help myself. So I'm trying to get to this point where I can help myself. And I'm using ChatGPT to figure out what I can do using my abilities. As I said before earlier in the video, there are too many, good morning, Chase, there's too much. He's going to have to jump up. I can pick up the small one, the little small one. There's too much technology nowadays for us not to be able to make enough money to survive. And I'm going to find that route. ChatGPT is smarter than all of us. These guys. I don't know why he let them in here. I have to end this video. Let me tell you guys, I have 2 dogs, 5 chickens, a man, an uncle, and 10 fish. Okay? And it's busy around here. The house is awake. I gotta go. Y'all take care of yourself. Take care of your body. Be yourself your own advocate. Self-care. Get a support group around you. If you can't get a support group around you, I'll support you. There's so much self-help on YouTube now. I'm on this happiness journey where when I start to think bad thoughts about my situation, I quickly revert to a happy thought. And that has inspired me to make this channel because I was going down a deep spiral, a hole. And I'm not gonna stay there, okay? When you do better, you look better. When you look better, you feel better. Okay? That's all I'm going to say for now. Y'all have a good day.